What's up, Big Blue Nation? And welcome to the Wildcat Zone. I am your host, Daniel Bentley. This is episode 17, and on today's episode, we will talk about the Cats' bounce back win against South Carolina after having a 3-game losing streak. First time in 5 years. The last time that happened was Coach Cal's COVID team, which was very lackluster. I think that was the first year Cal missed the NCAA tournament. It was not a very good team. I think they had Brandon Boston, Olivier Sarr, I think was on that team. They had a lot of talent. They just couldn't put it together. They're also a lot of injuries on that team as well. But fun fact, that was the first Kentucky team I seen in person lose in Rupp Arena to Arkansas by 1 point in overtime during the COVID year. Cats bounce back against South Carolina. They win what I think it was a must needed win, a breath of relief win because how we've been playing. I mean, who knew what kind of team we were going to get? It's every game. We don't know what kind of team we're going to get, if they're going to play really good or if they're going to play really bad or if they're going to, let the team get ahead 20 points and then chip and claw and fight their way back to win or if they're going to lay down. We never know with this Kentucky team, and I hate that. I think everybody in Big Blue Nation hates that. But we did end up getting the dub. I'll take an SEC dub, especially in a place where it's historically been hard for us to win. I think the commentators had said that South Carolina's coach is 2-1 against Kentucky. I think his first year he beat Coach Cal down there at their place. So, little side note, I am recording this in my car, so any background noise that you may hear, I apologize. It is currently sprinkling and raining a little bit where I live, so I'm currently recording this in my car, so forgive me for that. I got a little girl that is on a, what would you call it? She's excited. Let me just put it that way. She's excited, wanting to play, hooping and hollering, having a good old time as a little kid would do. So it's kind of hard to record with that in the background. So I'm out here in my car recording this. So on today's episode, I'm gonna cover what we done good, what we done bad, what we could do better at. I mean, I know we only got 3 games left. Then we got a conference tournament. Then we got the NCAA tournament. So, I can give my thoughts, right? I'm also going to talk about, I got 4 different categories. I got my MVP player of the game. It's a normal one I've been giving out. My clutch player of the game. My spark plug player of the game. And my game sealer player of the game. I'm going to have the 4 categories, when we win. Just to highlight some of the guys that do have good stats, that do help us win. Even if they don't score points, they can help us on defensive end things and rebounding and, assist. You don't always have to score the most points and be the star player if you're passing the ball and rebounding the ball and getting blocks, playing defense. So I'm not really going to give a game sealer player of the game just because, like when we lose, like the past 2 times I didn't do it because it's kind of hard to do that unless I want to be negative and cheeky. And I don't feel like doing that because there's a lot of negativity in the fan base. And yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to be negative, right? My show. I want to be positive. I want to be happy that we won. I want to talk about Kentucky basketball and just give my thoughts. You know, so I could have done that a couple games ago when Owe dribbled the ball off his leg against Georgia, but I didn't because even though I was mad in the moment, I thought to myself, "Yeah, that's not the right thing to do, Daniel. Let's be positive and stay positive, but let's also be real about what we're talking about here." I do have a couple shout outs. I'm going to shout out to Big Mike, the little BBN show. Um, he's on YouTube and Facebook if y'all want to follow him. As well as there was a new guy that started his own little, I guess you would call it a podcast, vlogs. Um, his page is called the Big Blue Standard. He's got no filter. If you want no filter BBN and you want to talk about real sports, he's your guy, man. He's starting out. He's just now starting out, so he's looking for some followers. Just as I am, I'm also looking for some followers. So if you guys would feel free to like, share, and subscribe, I will put the links on Facebook, and I will also put the links in the video on the screen when I'm talking about this. So I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Spotify. Just like, share, subscribe. I'm kind of new to this stuff too, so I'm learning as I go, and I'm just looking for support from the best fans in all of college sports, the Big Blue Nation. So let's get into it. Cats go down to South Carolina. They catch a dub. Some of the things we done really well. I mean, we rebounded the ball really well. We out-rebounded them by 20 possessions. It was 48-28 was the stat. So that was really the game changer in the game, based on the stat line. If you want to look at analytics and stats, we out-rebounded them, which gave us more opportunity to get shots, and ultimately more shots to make, right? When we pass the ball, when this team passes the ball, we do really, really good. It's like fluid. It's like what would you call it? Oil in a machine. When they pass the ball, when they set up plays. With Yelovich, I mean, Aberdeen was feeding him like a starved kid in the first half. Yelovich was having himself a game, and I thought it was going to be a game that Yelovich was going to be the MVP. He ultimately was not, and on my show, but he did contribute very well. It's the best he's played all season, and hopefully he can keep that up. And just hopefully we can get him knocking down the three. I really hope so. I hope that happens. But he was feeding in the paint. I mean, that was South Carolina's weakness. You heard the commentators talk about it. They're not good in the paint. They can't defend in the paint, so Kentucky needed to take advantage of that. Because, I mean, the first 5 minutes, South Carolina knocked down 4 threes. They had me worried. I thought it was going to be another game where we give up a lot of threes and we end up losing because we can't guard the three-point line. And we end up clamping up on them after the first time out, which they made some good adjustments. I will give Mark Pope and his staff their flowers on that. Because, I mean, teams like Florida, Alabama, Auburn, Georgia. I mean, Georgia and Florida are not known for three-point shooting, but they shot these freaking lights out on us. I mean, we didn't guard the three-point line against Vandy. They burn us. We didn't guard the three-point line against Gonzaga. They burn us. It's the main ones I can think of currently. But when this team passes the ball, we look like a team that can't be beat. It's what they done against Purdue in the game that didn't count before the season. I don't want to ride on that. It's become like a meme now. But one of the things that we did do bad, and it has to do with the passing. We have a lot of plays and players that play selfish. Aberdeen and Owe and Diabate, they want to get their points, right? And tonight, Owe was not having a night. He was not. It didn't seem, I don't know if it was just South Carolina's defensive scheme or the pressure they brought on him, or what. I don't know what it is. But normally, when Owe doesn't play good, we normally lose. And that just didn't happen tonight. We had guys step up, which was a good thing. It's what you want to see, especially before March. That's what you want to see. The rest of the team stepping up when your star player is not hitting shots. If we can get all these guys firing on all cylinders, we very may well go on a run in March. Maybe. We'll see. This team has been wishy-washy all season, so who knows? But Owe was not having a good night, but everybody else stepped up. But there was a lot of selfish plays. Aberdeen is world's worst about it. He can back it up. When he starts getting hot, he gets hot. When he's cold, he's cold. He airballed the first two shots he took. He reeled it in. South Carolina let him know. He reeled it in. And I'll talk more about Aberdeen later on in the show, but when they don't pass the ball, it's just they need to find a good medium, right? Either they pass the ball too much and it causes turnovers, or they dribble too much and it causes turnovers. They gotta find their way of playing, and it's just like they don't. Or when they do, then you got guys going out on their own doing their own thing, and that's just a disciplinary thing. But if somebody's hot, let them shoot the ball. All right. But that's one of the things that we've done bad in this game. We played really selfish. And we should have put the game away when we went up 9, but, we had some bad substitutions. You had pretty much all bench players and Owe out there who was not having a good night. What do you expect when you do something like that? And I don't want to rip on this kid. I really don't. Jasper Johnson is a turnover machine, unfortunately. I was hoping this year he would be really good. I was hoping he would develop into a Rob Dillingham type player, a guy you can rely on when nobody else is hitting shots. But he's just, I don't know if it's development or I don't know what it is. But the kid is not too hot. He's had a couple good games where he's saved us for threes. Ole Miss I can think of. Tennessee, he helped us. But this kid, he's just a turnover machine. He got lucky that he got that ball to BG and to beat Diabate when he got clobbered in the paint. He should have. I don't know. I don't think you should put him in unless we're up 15-20. And even then, I'd be weary of it. Heck, I'd put Walker Horn in. See what he can do, you know what I mean? But I don't want to rip on the kid. He's a Kentucky boy, a Kentucky fan, playing, for his dream school. I don't think he'll be at Kentucky next year. I mean, he may surprise us all and come back. I just don't see it happening. I see him transferring. But I don't know if it's just because he's not developed or what. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. He's just not had a good freshman year. And he does have potential. But I just don't think this year's his year to have that potential. And he may have a uh, a run in him where we may get in March and he may become the best daggone freshman we've seen in a while. But we'll never know. But I mean, things we done good. We passed the ball. When we passed the ball, we got up. When we don't pass the ball, we don't do too hot. We did get some good minutes from Brandon Garrison and Diabate, Yelovich, Trent Noah. Even though BG and Noah didn't really contribute offensively, they contributed defensively with some rebounds and critical rebounds. But we got some good minutes out of him, and hopefully, BG, I don't know, he's hit or miss. What kind of night he's going to have. But Noah, I hope Trent Noah finds his offensive firepower again. He's not been the same. I've discussed this on earlier episodes in this podcast. It's like when he twisted his ankle, he just lost his mojo, man. I don't understand it. But I hope, he has a breakout game, whether it's Saturday against Vandy or whether it's next Tuesday against A&M or whether it's against Florida or maybe even the SEC tournament. I hope he finds his offensive firepower because we are going to need it. Especially if we're going to win some games in March. We are going to need it. But another part of his thing is they don't pass him the ball enough. I mean, tonight, he got passed the ball 3 times. He missed 3 shots. One of them was a contested 3. The other 2 were wide open. I don't know how you miss that, especially if you're a 3-point specialist. You're supposed to be his 3-point specialist. But who knows? He may have that game coming in him, and I hope so. But I'm going to move on to my categories. My MVP player of the game that I pick is Denzel Aberdeen. He had 19 points, and he was 4 from 6 for 3, and he had 3 assists. No, 5 assists. Take that back. 5 assists. Excuse me. He stepped up when OA is not playing real well. So he's been a real factor for us the past couple games. I mean, past 5 games. He was the reason we come back and beat Tennessee in Knoxville. He was the reason that he was part of the reason, we come back against Florida. Even though we didn't win that game, he contributed a lot in the second half. I mean, he's been my spark plug player of the game on a couple times on this podcast. But he's been playing really well. And I didn't know, but the last game against Auburn, he was playing sick. He had some kind of crud and was not feeling good. That's why he was listed as probable against Auburn because they didn't know if he was going to play. He didn't practice before the game. And he went and I think he was in double figures that game. He played really well for us against Auburn, even though he was sick. But he's developed into a point guard and a role that he is was not used to. They didn't really use him in Florida unless they had to. But I think earlier in the season we didn't know if we were going to use him as point guard or who was going to be point guard after Lowe got hurt. I think intentionally He was not supposed to be a point guard, only when we needed him to be. Kind of similar to what his role was at Florida, but that ended up changing. And once he's figured out his role, he's been playing a heck of a lot better. So kudos to him. I think he wants to win. I think he cares about that Kentucky on the front of his jersey. I mean, I think he also cares about the name on the back. But here in the past, ever since conference play started, he's been playing a heck of a lot better. So kudos to him. He is our MVP of the game against South Carolina. So my next one is my spark plug player would be Yelovich with 11 points and 3 rebounds. He was on fire in the first half. He was eating in the paint. Like, he busted 1 3. I wish that he would develop a little bit more his 3-point shot. I mean, I know he's good at shooting threes. He's one of them overseas guys that's good at shooting the 3, but he really ate in the paint this game. So I don't know why they didn't play him more in the second half. That's kind of weird. Maybe they were just riding with Diabate and BG because they were rebounding real good, and Diabate was on a tear offensively that we haven't really seen from him. He was challenging guys like it was nobody's business. But I will get on to him in a minute. Yelovich, I mean, I'm glad he's developing. He's our spark plug player. I think once he started, Aberdeen started feeding him is really what started Aberdeen to get hot. Maybe there's correlation there. Maybe there's not. Maybe I'm stretching with that. But once we started rolling, And he was in the middle of all that. So my next category is my clutch player of the game, which is Big Mo Diabate with 12 points, 4 rebounds. We got some really good minutes from him in the second half. South Carolina wanted to be physical, so we put one of our best physical guys in there, Big Mo Diabate. Many times this year, that man has been frustrating to watch. He's been another turnover machine, but this game, he was owning that paint. That was his real estate until he got stuffed and the ball bounced off of him out of bounds. That was unfortunate, but that didn't stop him. He shrugged it off. He got right back in there, got in the paint. And I think if we're going to win some close games, he's got to play his best. He was good about that at Alabama last year, cleaning up the glass. I just do wish he would work on his shot. His shot's pretty horrendous to look at. But he gave us some good minutes tonight. I mean, really good minutes. So shout out to him. He's our clutch player of the game. My game sealer player of the game is Colin Chandler. He is my game sealer player of the game. His dagger 3 there towards the end of the game was really good. I mean, he's had that past few games. He's always hit a big 3 in every victory we've had. Against Tennessee twice, he had a dagger 3. Against Ole Miss, he had a dagger 3. Man, when we need a bucket, get that ball to Colin Chandler. They don't call him Captain Clutch for no reason. Aaron Mormon, whatever you want to call him. I mean, he's a stud, man. And I hope he stays next year. I really do. I think he will. I think he will be a heck of a player next season. He's really grown last season, he was so frustrating to watch. I mean, he was a freshman. They're going to have bad seasons. But man, that kid has grown. I enjoy watching him. I really do. He is our spark plug player of the game. Or not spark plug, but game sealer player of the game. Excuse me. So, hey, Cats get a win. I'll take it. Um, I love when the Cats win. Everybody else at BBN loves when it wins. I get to burn my candle when they win. Smells like a Wildcat win. I love that. Um, if you guys ever want to find one of them, they're on Etsy. You can customize them, or you can get one that just says it smells like a Wildcat win. They got different aromas. Mine's like it's a bourbon smell, like a vanilla bourbon smell. It's pretty nice. Um, but we got to play a revenge game Saturday. Vandy comes to Rupp, and we're going to look for revenge. It'll be a tough game. Vandy's tough this year, man. We're going to have to control their point guard. We're going to have to control everybody on their team. We're going to have to play defense out of our high end. We're going to have to if we're going to beat them. I don't know who's going to have a big game. You never know with this Kentucky team. It is at home, so we'll have that advantage. So hopefully we can get a dub and get a revenge win. It'd be sweet. They stomped us down in Nashville, so hopefully we can return the favor in Lexington Saturday, 2:00 ESPN. Cats versus the Commodores in Rupp Arena. So yeah, we got Vandy Saturday. Next Tuesday's at A&M. It's a hard place to win. There's one more thing I'm going to talk about with the South Carolina game. I just thought about it. Man, there's a lot of blue up in there. It looked like Rupp Arena down in there. Rupp Arena. Come all the way down there in South Carolina. This was what it looked like. And I love seeing it. It makes my heart happy when I hear the Go Big Blue chants or the C-A-T-S, cats, cats, cats chant. It makes my heart smile. Especially love it when I hear it when we play in Knoxville. But I digress. It was good to hear on the TV. A lot of people went to that game. So kudos to them. Congratulations. Y'all got to see the Cats win. So that's pretty much all I have. Cats win, and it's been a roller coaster of a season. You know, we got to play Vandy Saturday. We got to play A&M Tuesday, like I said. And we get another revenge game against Florida on senior night. It's going to be fun. It may be sad, may be glad. But like I say at the end of every episode, I think something special is coming for this team. I don't know what it is. I don't know how far they're going to go. You can't believe analytics because you never know with this team. But I think something special on the horizon. I do. I know a lot of people are frustrated at Pope right now. But he's what we got. It's what we got to stick with. Hopefully UK will hire a basketball GM. Hopefully we can get some more recruits or get any recruits for next season. I hope we retain a couple core guys next year. Hope Chandler stays, Noah stays, Marino stays. Kind of hope Johnson stays just to see if he can develop into a good player, I guess you would say. So, yeah, that's all I got, guys. Thank you guys for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and Spotify. I will put the links in the video if you're watching on YouTube. I do share everything on Facebook when I do post it on YouTube. So be sure to share it with your Kentucky crazy friends. I love the Cats. I know you guys do too. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for subscribing. I currently only have 7 subscribers on YouTube, but I have about 70 something on Facebook. So that's growing about every day. I try to post weekly things for y'all to interact with y'all. Like I said in the past couple episodes, I'm working on something to get video set up so y'all can see me in my big blue glory. So yeah, thank you guys for listening, and don't forget to crack you open a cold L8, and Godspeed, and go Cats.
This is the Wildcat Zone!
What does the Wildcat say?